Hello, Highlanders. Today we're interviewing
Mrs. Bell.
and I'm Ashton. So this is an honor to have an interview with you, Miss Bell. Thank you
Okay.
for coming.
You're welcome.
Now I'd like to ask the questions. Number one, how long have you been in Kelso High School?
Well, I actually was a student here at Kelso High School, so I feel like I've been here forever. But as far as teaching, I have been teaching here going on 12 years.
Wow, long time.
Yeah, so it's been a long time.
Two, which college did you go to?
I went to a few different ones. I started my college endeavors up in Bellingham. I went to Whatcom Community College, and then I moved down here to be closer to home and finished my degrees at WSU in Vancouver.
Pretty cool, pretty cool. So, three, what do you do in the school? Like what position?
So I'm an English language arts teacher. So I teach the core content areas in language arts, mostly 9th, 10th, and 11th graders.
Pretty cool. So, have you only been an ELA teacher or have you been something else before?
No, I've always done language arts, but I started out as a 6th grade teacher. So I taught for my first 2 years in 6th grade. And then I moved over here to Kelso and started teaching high school. And then next year I'm taking on a new class, so I'll be taking over teaching the young adult literature class, which is still language arts, but it's not exactly, it's a little bit different.
All right, pretty cool, pretty cool. All right, five, do you have any plans to do a different teaching position?
No, not right now. Last year I was going to move into KVA because they thought that there was going to be a high enrollment need for and needed a language arts teacher there. But when they figured out we'd be going back to school full time, the enrollment was back in the building, so they pulled me back. So I'm here and I'm here to stay.
I was in KVA and it was pretty interesting.
Yeah. It would have been something new and very different for me, but I'm happy to be back here doing what I know.
Yes. All right, so six, how hard is the job?
Well, it kind of ebbs and flows. There's certain aspects to my job that are more difficult than others. I would say as a language arts teacher, the grading is probably the most challenging just because it's so time consuming. When you have to read essays and read a lot of student writing and content, it's time consuming. But everything else is pretty easy going.
All right, well, that's going to be it, Highlanders.